Welcome to our cybersecurity and cryptography presentation. Writing 1. My name is Lafia Shimi, Business Information System student, and here is my... Okay, now let's quickly look into the form. This is the form students will be utilizing to fill in their credential and then send that back to the system and then get access to either view records or retrieve records or maybe create new records. Now this is the codes for that. As you can see here, this is the database and connection created here. We already have the student management system as a title there, and this is the title for login GUI, and this is just creating a cursor, and then we create a table in our database. And now I just turn that into a comment because I don't want to have duplicates there. The code have already run. And then we have the submit button, create the database, connect. We connect SQLite 3 and create the cursor here again, insert into table. This is the SQL command, and create query functions, database connect, query database, loop. We have a loop through results as well. And then we have to commit changes. We close the connection. And then these are the text boxes that we created, text boxes labels. But if we run this, maybe it's going to be easier for me to show this. Yeah, the code to run successfully, and this is how the form looks like. So the student will fill in here, and then they will add the records to the database, or maybe view records once they put their credentials, especially with unique student ID. Okay, the second screen is the the third. This is the just to walk you through. Really, the main important part of this is just to show you the encryption and decryption part. As you can see here, these are the comments. Here we are defining clear box, and then we have good the encryption happening here. This is how we get the text from the box, and then we clear the text box as well. This is the logic of encrypting the password. Convert to byte, convert to base 64, and so forth. And then if we run this code quickly, let me just see if I'm gonna close that. Run the code. You can see it's running successfully, and as we can see the passwords here, we have two passwords for security purposes. One password is used to encrypt, and the other one is to decrypt. So to encrypt, we use password 1. To decrypt, we use password 2. If we say I am a secret message, and then we need to put password 1. This is for encryption. So if we do that, there it is. And to decrypt, to get the plain text, we only gonna take the last digit and replace it with 2 because we are using password 2 for this one, and then decrypt, and then the message have gone back to the plain text. Now let's look into the second screen of our application. This is the database page. This is how we created the table styles. This is theme picking. This is how we configure the tree view colors and also the background of the application. And so we change the color on the background. We mix the color. If I probably run the code, and then I'll show you how it looks like. Yeah, this is how it's just like I put random data into the table, and here it gives you the user an opportunity to amend or update records, add new records, maybe remove all records, or maybe you can like select multiple. Should work. Yeah, select multiple and then either do whichever option you want to do. Now, if we minimize that, these are the codes. It ran successfully. Yeah, change selected color, create the preview scroll bar, create it there. This is the configured scroll bar, define the columns. This is how we format our columns. Then we create the headings, and then this is the data that I created manually. Then we have created the straight row tags, and then we add data to the screen, and we have got the increment counter here. Then we've got entry box. These are just boxes. They are names and labels. We have already seen those. These are buttons, and that is the end of the form. Yeah, we are at the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for listening.